Understandably, finding a home is one of the key focuses of most assignees. The part we play within that is multifaceted and can include working with realtors, researching properties, viewing properties, assistance with lease negotiation, and perform walkthroughs when the move takes place. So let's begin the process. Most authorizations for home finding will come through as a 2 to 3 day program. This is to include all elements required for the assignee to successfully have property secured by the end of that period. When you're provided with such a program, you will be guided on the amount of time each facet will take. For example, within a 3-day home finding authorization, a half day or 4 hours is allocated for research. 2 days or 16 hours is allocated for face-to-face viewings, and the remaining half day is used for lease negotiation, lease signing, and property walkthrough. When working with a realtor, they will be responsible for searching all MLS-listed properties, liaising with the landlord to arrange viewings and any lease negotiation. Your role within this is to remain informed of the process, liaise with the realtor and assignee, accompany on property viewings, and accompany on the walkthrough. If you work within a location where there's also a strong direct marketing of properties, such as classified and Craigslist, and the realtor is not showing enough appropriate properties, then we would ask for you to research what is available and present that to your assignee. We want to make sure the assignees are not able to find anything independently that we have not been able to source for them. The Finding a Home document provided with a welcome email to an assignee is a great place to start the familiarization of a location and the management of an assignee's expectations. The initial call should also focus on home finding needs for those being provided this element of our services. Discussing their needs and wants at this stage will help you bring your guidance if they're being unrealistic about their budget or are looking for properties that you know will not be available in this particular location.
Okay, so I can see from your needs assessment that you're looking at 5 different locations that have been recommended to you by some colleagues. Right. Well, what I wanted to talk to you about is the location that you're coming into is quite vast, and the distance between those is probably 30 miles or so. I wondered if we can narrow that down a little bit and go through some questions so that we can get the most from your property viewing.
Not only will the time allocated on most programs not allow for such a vast area drive around, but the likelihood of the assignee finding a property at the end of the program if they are looking at so many areas across such a wide geography is slight. We therefore need to manage that by asking key questions in the needs assessment, along with any additional ones, such as, how long do you wish your commute to work to be? What schooling are you considering for your children? What type of vicinity are you looking for? Suburbs, or is it in the city? Do you need to be close to a particular airport for travel requirements? You will ask all the above in that hopes that 1 to 2 closer geographies can be concentrated on. If the assignee is still adamant that they want to look so far out, you need to alert the office so that we can manage the expectations of our client on how long this is going to take. The status update for the home finding service is very important in that it is the only way we can manage the time being spent. This is particularly true when you have an assignee that views the homes 1 or 2 per day as opposed to utilizing a full day at once. When entering the status update after viewing a home with the assignee, along with any details you might have, please include the time you spent viewing the homes along with the number of homes viewed.